fully understand why they're benefiting from this underlying blockchain technology. So a little more about that. When we launched our testnet in June, one of the critical aspects of that release is we also implemented a test channel on Sliver TV, where all content is powered on the back end by the Theta mesh streaming protocol. So what that means is any user that logs onto the channel without any kind of client download or any kind of browser extension download, they immediately begin sharing bandwidth with their peers, and if they have peers available, pulling the streams from them instead of a centralized CDN. In the first 4 weeks, we had more than 300,000 users that were sharing bandwidth on this and interacting with the Theta testnet blockchain. The reality is the majority of them may not even understood what that meant. And we're okay with it. We don't think we would have 300,000 users or anything close to that if all of them were required to download a specific Theta wallet, download a Theta client to run a full node and manage private keys. The vast majority of users are not ready for that yet. So the way we see it is we can use this as a shortcut to getting users to benefit from blockchain technology, and along the way educating them. Because as they earn token rewards and are interested more in why the system works and why they're benefiting from it, that's a teachable moment where we can slowly show them about the underlying technology, and that just makes adoption that much easier for the next platform and the next user. So just to summarize some key takeaways I want to leave the audience with is that today, blockchain usage, at least by the transactions and by the numbers, is still primarily speculative, and dApp usage is still quite small compared to the centralized mainstream apps. And because of that, price volatility, like we've always seen, but especially in the last 12 months, is going to be a fact of life until the great promise of blockchain technology actually catches up with the level of adoption for day-to-day users. To get to that level of mainstream adoption, we think that we need to meet them halfway. So instead of making things more complicated to impress other blockchain projects or coming up with fancy new ways of describing things, we need to make it as easy as possible for people to understand. To stop gatekeeping for the space and try to make it more welcoming to someone who is starting from zero. They may not understand much of blockchain at all. So we want to make the experience very easy to use. We want to focus on user experience and abstract away the parts that are not necessarily to benefit for the average user. And the last thing I want to just say is to remember that patience is a virtue, because there's a lot of people that are starting to get frustrated with the pace of technology, but and development of blockchain, but it's still very, very early. And even though it can be frustrating after you get so excited about it, I would say do not get discouraged. Don't be discouraged to take on your own project, because, well, it will take some time, even if all goes well. Progress is being made, and if we take more of a 3 to 5 year time horizon instead of worrying about what happens in the next 6 months, I think we'll all be happy. Thank you.